Hey, guess what? I'm late getting out of bed. That's alright. Brooke just left for work. And we obviously hit a dew point last night. When I finally came in last night, I thought this, or no, when I come out to check cows last night, I thought this looked funny. Because I haven't seen frost on it for a few days. We haven't had any. Been frozen, but no moisture. So, I'm just now making it out and about. Long day yesterday. We messed with that calf for a couple hours after the video went up. And had to tube him. I then milked the cow. Got about a quart. Not quite a quart. Tried to even take the bottle. Wouldn't do it. That started before Brooke got home. And I mean, if one of those two can't get him to take a bottle, the other one usually can. Then it gets down to tubing. And it wasn't happening. So, I mean, there's 4 of us working on this freaking calf trying to get him to take a bottle, right? I was trying not to be in the middle of it because I'd already been in the wrong positions a few times yesterday and it was doing really good. Yeah. We ended up tubing him laying down. Had him sitting upright, but laying down. Couldn't hold him up anymore. I hit the freaking lungs, I think, 6 or 7 times. I don't know what the hell. Couldn't get him to keep his tongue out of the way. Good morning, Boomer. And it just wasn't working. When it's said and done, between me and Thailand both, we finally get the tube down his throat. She's got his tongue pulled out to, out there to the top of the hill, maybe or someplace. Because that was one of the issues. He was balling his tongue up, couldn't get past the back of it. But we finally got there. And finally got it in. I was holding the jaw and sitting on him and trying to hold his head in place. Between the two of us, we finally got the tube in. And between the two of us at that point, we were both so freaking sore. I couldn't, I kind of needed a 3-point or a 4-point stance. It wasn't working. I couldn't just stay on my knees and stay up. Excuse me. So the only thing I got left, this Thailand is right by my right shoulder, and all I could do was rest my head on hers. And I said, I hope I don't kill you. It was a mutual thing. She was holding herself up on my shoulder, and I was holding myself up with the top of her head. And her milk was a little on the thick side, so it didn't go through the tube very quickly. I was going to the tail up and she just pooping. That's one of the ones we're watching. Yeah, when it got said and done, it probably took me 5 minutes to finally get up. But Becky's pouring and things aren't going fast. And I'm really hoping we don't got an issue here. I'm hoping it's just what's come out of the hose from using it yesterday. Otherwise, that hydrant's toast. I don't want to dig that up. Anyway, so, yeah, that being said, it was about the last round of me replying to comments was when we finally got him. And he better be kicking this morning. Eyes are open. Good morning, Mama. Hi, baby. Yeah? Yeah, he got to wear the coat last night, too. It's 20 degrees this morning now. We're, I don't know, half hour, 45 minutes from the coldest point. And we're at 5 minutes on the video, so I'm going to say I'll catch up with you later. Okay, another quickie. I think, oh look, he figured it out. Just because we haven't put the bar across. It is. That's the Bialchi cow's calf. Just can't figure out that that's not where they belong. The one outside right there was down there in the calf pen this morning. She had that figured out. Probably the only one that was in there at all yesterday. And Dancer's over here talking with the kids up eating. Ty saw him eat once yesterday. I never got to. But I see he's eating this morning, so we know he's good. Pretty sure he's actually on a teat. She didn't have any sheet balls. And with that, yeah, I'm going to tell you that I'll get you something later. Maybe we'll get some calf simmies later because, you know, there's 3 of them that are in a bigger area. I don't know. Maybe we'll find another calf later. I just know that I'm forced to go with Becky. Becky made an appointment for Rainy. They're going to make it so she doesn't rub her butt on the ground like she does once in a while. And just give her a general checkup. Because, yeah, they said, hey, you know, it's been... Last time we saw her was her surgery. Can she come in and we can say hi to her? So that's here in about an hour. If I'd have been quick, you could have seen Ron this morning. He's headed the other way. We're headed this way. And he's driving his truck. Yep. And if I was really quick, you'd have seen all the snow that was back there. But up here, some sun got to it. But lucky, there's still snow up here.
From the apocalypse of 2022.
All we're doing is... We actually had a couple inches up here. Kind of surprised that's all they got, but taking Rainy to her vet appointment so they can
hopefully all good news.
See what kind of condition the old lady's in.
Keyword there.
And of course, you know, Becky thinks she's
Mario Andretti. God damn it.
Yeah. I guess that's what happens when you got a little turbo motor underneath the hood.
Well, plus I have an ass kiss.
She's complaining about the ass kiss. We got a douchebag in a ram back there. He didn't understand that you're not supposed to just ram it. And almost watched him lose on a couple corners as he's trying to keep up. Oh well. Just thought I'd get some of this scenery for you. We are now on the Newburgh side of Chehalem. So, not a lot of snow on this side. The sun hit it tougher in here. Kind of looks like a little left on the road, too. But can't see much out that way anymore. Trees are finally growing up.
Yeah, there's a bright orb in the sky this morning.
Yeah, there's a bright orb up there, too. It was in the way, part of the way. Well, hey, it was kind of nice. We actually got to go in with her. She was a good girl. She's happy now. Waiting on Becky. She's picking up some wormer for her. Oh, waiting for that and paying the bill. Everything checked out good so far. They're going to run a little blood work just because. Oh, lazy fat butt here. Is it just old age? Or it could be a thyroid condition, so they're going to check that. Hopefully it's just old age. And we got to watch it with wormer on her. She was probably 2 years old when we had some that most wormers got ivermectin in them. She is highly allergic to it. So it takes a little special stuff for her. We damn near lost her. Give her the normal wormer in the evening, and the next morning at 5 o'clock she was literally on her deathbed. That's when we lived in town, like 4 blocks from the vet clinic. And the vet lived about 8 miles out of town. I called him. We used to call him a lot at night. And he said, oh, I was, late night. I didn't get back from, pulling a calf until like 1 o'clock in the morning. And he said, let me get a quick shower. He gets to the clinic. I'm already waiting for him. And he says, yeah, it's a good thing my shower didn't last any longer. He figured she had about 15 minutes left when he got there. But he still got there quicker than shit, so that's what counts. So that's just a little backstory on the butt. So Becky and I were coming out of Newburgh, and Tylen calls and says, "Hey, got another one that's been chewing bubble gum." She popped the bubble. And she's being really nervous in there. So we'll get another one out here in a little bit. And he's still laying here with his coat on.
Not taking it off yet.
It's a little chilly yet. It's 27 degrees and raining in here. The sun hits the roof and the cows come in to eat, and their body heat tends to warm it up, and then it starts raining. It's been kind of nice the last few days because it's been dry, but we got a little higher humidity yesterday, so everything was frosted this morning from that. Actually had a dew point, I guess. So anyway, did a little shuffling. That is last night's kid, up and eating. Has been eating for about 5 minutes. All on his own. No fighting, no fussing.
Good mama.
And then this one decides she's just going to come here and be a pig.
Ooh.
Every now and then she gets a little twinge and wants to try to push, but she's too wound up. Oh, we'll hopefully show you a live calf here in a little while.
Those poor loin goats don't go, baby. Get that crap out there.
Well, there's a good mama. He's pretty much cleaned up. And he's early too. His teeth are almost all the way covered. So, yay. And the other one's passed out. He's in a milk coma. So, yeah, he came out pretty dry. That was part of it. We might have been able to get him without the puller, but she lost all the slicking before he came out. That's like the second one has been like that we ended up using a puller on. And, probably would have done it without, but they don't move so good without that slickum on them. Yeah, Ty says she's done. I'm about done too. I feel like I did last night after we got done tubing the other one.
That's the worst sign of last night.
He just went down on his knees. He is a big boy. Mama's got red hind quarter, dripping milk all over her leg. He needs to get up and eat. He's a lot heavier than the other one because he's more filled out. Got one totally white leg. That gives you a little perspective. The short daughter with the little bull calf. There you go.
Hi. You're gonna go boom.
Boom.
I told you you're gonna go boom.
Yeah, he'll do that a few more times.
I told you you're gonna go boom.
But Mama's doing good. Baby's doing good. Had to sneak through Dancer and her little boy. Go check on a cow and move a couple of calves out of the way. I just looking at, talk about a little brick shit house. Got a short head though, but he is stout. And believe it or not, his hips come up just above the top of my pocket on my pants. And I've got a 32 to a 34 inch inseam. And he's at least right at the top of my pocket. So he's not a little guy. And I think Tylen's trying to get that new one to work on a teat, so. But I thought I'd show you that. You can tell she's old. Number one, she had to steal my coat. So I'm freezing out here. And she's getting distractions from Tylen. We're going to try to milk a little out of her.
That's all that's left in the thing?
Big calves are awesome, but they just don't have the energy to.
In the bottle. Got
You
it.
can't keep them standing to get them eaten. And hey, look who's here.
Oh.
He stopped by for a visit because he got off early.
Right now, while she's in there.
And we got a fun job we got to do. It's supposed to start raining too. There's faucet right at that corner post on the machine shed. See, the ground's wet. Yeah, I don't know if it's something with the hydrant Doesn't matter if it's turned on or turned off. Or we got a broken line. But it's got a flow. Not much, but it's got a flow. So yay. Anyway, figured I better get Ron on video. Long enough video anyway. I know y'all love to see his beautiful face.
My ugly face.
Got to see what his mirror does every morning. It cringes and runs away. Kind of like mine does.
And some
So
t-shirt.
anyway,
And a towel.
gonna leave you here. Hopefully have a good report on these two in the morning. So thanks for watching.
Okay.